Hello and welcome back to Green Avatar. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the August monthly for Aquarius. Hello my Aquarians, how are we doing? I hope we had a very good July, and I hope we are looking forward to a very interesting looking August. So we're going to get into your reading. We're going to do oracles as per usual. I'm actually pull them on camera this time. I'm not going to pull as many as I would normally pull, but that's really cool. It's been working out for me anyway, because the majority of this is going to be on tarot, and they've been very long videos so far, so but they've been getting a lot of information, and so I really do like that. So we're going to use a spread in the tarot this time round. It's been working out so far, so hopefully we'll get something good for you guys, Aquarius. So yeah, we're gonna before we get into our oracles, I'm gonna start this, but before we get into our oracles, please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Please use my words. Please use your discernment and intuition with these messages, as they are general, and so will not resonate with everybody, and that is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. If it doesn't resonate, it's perfectly okay. Also, these readings are for Sun, Moon, Risings. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your moon sign or your rising sign as well. So let's get into this reading. We'll start off with one card, please. Ooh, that's very interesting. Huh. Card number 90 with Guardian Honey with Rebirth. That's very interesting, Aquarius. So we're having a rebirth this month. What is being reborn? An idea? Oh, that's literally 3. Okay, I'm taking all of those. Oh dear Lordy in heaven. Okie pokey then. What's... Oh my god, I don't... We have card number 4 with Cancer. This is the crab. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Cardinal water sign rules the 4th house, the house of home and family. Interesting. We have card number 23 with, if I can grab it, we have card number 23 with Chiron, the wounded healer. Okay. And we have card number 69 with Holonomy, irrational devotion. Holonomy is one of the kind of darkest cards in the astrology, in my Astrocardz deck. Because Holonomy is all about excessive grief. It's about self-sacrifice. It's about heartbreak. It's exactly what its name is. It's about irrational devotion. But at the same time, it's also about loving equality-based partnerships. But I just keep getting like sadness off this Holonomy card. Like, why does this feel like grief, Aquarius? Chiron, so healing from family grief. Oh, Jesus Christ. Growth. Okay. Aquarius for the month of August. Oh, I took another one. Let me pick that up. What does it say? Opossum with strategy, have a backup plan. Interesting. Hi. The otter with surrender, let go of control. the two O's. Interesting. The opossum and the otter. I actually think those are the only cards in the deck that begin with the letter O. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, I can look at the I can look at the book. Oh, there's one more. Okay, that's right. The owl is the other one. But that's very interesting that you have two O cards. Interesting. Otter and opossum. I'm wondering if you're coming out of this... to me, this feels as though you're coming out of this cycle of grief. For me. Like, it feels as though someone passed away that was very close to you. They could have been family, but they just have to, like, feel like family to me. Like, to me, this is like, I'm surrendering, I'm letting go, I need to learn to, like, move on. They're always going to be in my heart. You know, you learn to live your best life for them, right? Live without regrets for them. This is very unexpected. I'm like, whoa. This is not the message I was expecting in your oracle cards, Aquarius. I'm just thinking this is like Sagittarius all over again. This wasn't this, it was something separate, but it was just as, like, deep and profound like this. I really do think that this is something that you have been carrying around with you for a while. And this August is really the time to really just let it go, right? I feel as though you're going to come to a point where you're just going to be okay with letting it go. You're going to be okay with, you know, moving on. For living your best life for them, right? Because that's, you know, they're never truly gone. And it's very, I live my life with this kind of philosophy. When our loved ones pass away, they're just gone for now. They're not gone forever. We're going to see them eventually. They've just gone ahead of us, right? And when it's our time to go, we're going to meet them again. We're going to see them again. And I think having that kind of philosophy, or having that kind of mentality really does help you process the grief. Or, you know, it helps me anyway process the grief and get through it. Right, I just had to ground a little bit. Right, let's get into tarot and see what we get. Okay. Let's get into the tarot. What do my Aquarians need to know in the month of August? What do they need to know? What's going on for them in the month of August? Okay, that feels really good. Let's go. So let's have a look at the first position. The first position is your mental space. We have the Three of Wands. Oh, I love this. 3 of Wands in your mental space. Where are you going? Where are you going? The Three of Wands for me is about journeying. In this particular deck, this to me is like I'm like escaping somewhere. But this is about journeying, right? It's about planning. It's about waiting for our ships to come in. It's about being strategic. Like, what is our next strategic move, right? It's about gaining new perspectives as well. The Ten of Wands. And this is sitting in our passion and our creativity and where we take action as well. So, very interesting, Ten of Wands. We feel really bogged down by something. The Knight of Cups, though, is in our emotional space. And I like that in our emotional space. We're trusting our emotions. You know, it's very cool. It's very interesting that it's a Knight of Cups, though, Aquarius, because this to me is like, I am ready to... There's something that I need to express emotionally. Like, there's something that needs to get out here. The Ace of Coins is in our physical space, our physical world. And that's very interesting since Rebirth is your overall arching kind of theme here for the month. Because that's literally what the Ace of Coins is about, right? It's about renewal. It's about growth. It's about solid opportunities. The Hierophant in the past position. Interesting. The High Priestess in your present position. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen... I have used this spread for a very long time, and I've never seen the Hierophant in the past and the High Priestess in the present. The potential outcome is the Ace of Swords with the Gorgon knot. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Chariot. Having the chariot in that position is very interesting to me anyway. A lot of forward movement this month. Like, I really do see like there is some sort of movement going on here. We're like charging forward into victory here with the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Aquarius in the overall sheet energy? The Eight of Cups. Ooh. Just dropping my cards left, right, and center. The Ace of Swords upright. And that is very interesting that it is there at the bottom of the deck energy, because the outcome is the Ace of Swords. So whatever the outcome is, whatever it is that you're finding out here, it's causing you to make tracks out. Like the Chariot there is just like, I'm out. Like, to me, this is like, whatever you are learning is like helping you to make a decision, or whatever you're learning is like, you're just out. Like, it just, like, to me, this is like, this is what I've learned, I'm moving on. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is sitting here on this Ace of Swords. So whatever you, like, I mean, the Eight of Wands sitting on the Ace of Swords, this is good news, though. So whatever you're finding out is good news. Whatever you're finding out is, like, it almost kind of, to me, feels as though it kind of fills some sort of, like, blank that you've been trying to, like... It's like finding out the mystery, right? And going, oh, really? So that's what was going on, right? And so I really do feel here, Aquarius, that you're finding out something and it's causing you to make moves somewhere. It's like, okay, it's helping you to move on. That's what I want to say. Thank you, Spirit. It's helping you to move on here. It's like, okay, well, whatever we've learned here, it's like whatever we've learned here, we're like, okay, this is helping me. This is helping to bring. It is. Oh, where are my words today? It is helping me to get closure. That's what I want to say. Thank you. I swear to God, my mind is like ticking over, and I can't speak as fast as I want to. So I end up tripping over my tongue. But yeah, it to me feels as though whatever you're learning is helping to bring you closure here. The star on the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here in the mental space? The Death card. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Why is the Death card and the Star card here? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's not working, y'all? Star. Three of Wands. It's always interesting when you have the Three of Wands in the mental space, because to me this is always like new perspectives, right? If it was like in, say, the space where we have passions and creativity and action, I would say we're looking at traveling, we're looking at where we're going. But since it's sitting in the mental space here, I'm like, this to me is like perspective. This is like perspective. What are we finding out? It's like we're seeing a part of the bigger picture we didn't know. It's like having like a piece of the jigsaw missing, and like the whole, like, it's like this is the bigger picture, like as a jigsaw, and like there's like a corner piece here missing or something, and like that corner piece is really important. It kind of feels to me as though this month we're kind of getting that. We're like finding those missing pieces and we're putting it all together, right? This is what it feels like to me. It's like there's something here that wasn't working with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever wasn't working, we're going to be learning about it. Like why it didn't work. Or, yeah, there's something here about like finding out some sort of perspective, like finding out... How do I explain this? Let me like think about this for a minute, guys. What do I want to say here? We're finding out why something didn't work out the way it was meant to. Or we're finding out why something happened that... We're finding out why something didn't happen that should have happened. In regards to a situation here. Again, take it how it resonates, guys, but that's what I'm seeing there. That's very interesting. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here with the Ten of Wands? Interesting, the Nine of Swords. The Moon. Yeah, this is burdens, y'all. Absolutely. The Ten of Wands is about burdens anyway, but sitting in like the action space, it's like sitting in the space of like creativity, sitting in the space of action and passion. Like, this to me feels as though it's just like a burden. It's just a burden because we couldn't take action. It's a burden because we... Like, especially with the Moon here and the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords, it's like we're burdened by the unknown. Like, why did this happen? Why did this happen, right? Why did it have to happen this way? Why didn't the proper procedures take place? Why didn't things go the way they were meant to with the Hierophant there as well? Because it seems to me as though... Because again, to me it seems as though something happened that shouldn't have. And this month is really going to be like you finding out answers why, Aquarius. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's a woman here. Okay. Who's the Queen of Wands? It's a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be an actual woman. Like, it just has to be someone with this kind of feminine, fiery energy. It's a fire, like, they come forth as a Queen of Wands, so they don't have to be, but they could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, they don't have to be. They could just be someone who is very passionate. It's the Queen of Wands, so this is someone who's very passionate. They're very fiery. They are very they're very magical as well. It's very interesting because this Queen of Wands doesn't have a black cat, but what it does have is, in the background, it has pyramids, which are very magical structures. So that's very interesting. That is very interesting. I never actually noticed the pyramids in there until right now, and I've had this deck for a very long time. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they're very, like, Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is the person who's going to be like, enough's enough. Like, this is the woman, whoever this person is, they're going to be like, this may be the person who you find out from. This is the person that's going to help you. This is the person who's going to give you the information that you've been kind of racking in your mind about, Aquarius. Like, I really do feel as though whatever the answers are, you're going to get them potentially from this Queen of Wands. They're going to help close this cycle out anyway. They're going to help to bring this cycle to a close. And it's very interesting because this, to me, feels as though it's like closed. Like, it's as quick as like slamming a book shut. It's very, especially with that Knight of Swords in reverse, like, to me, this is like, it's closed, it's done, it's dusted. We don't have to, like, it's very, like, prompt. The Ace of Coins. The Knight of Wands. What is this Ace of Coins? The Hanged Man. God. The Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Family card again. Honestly, I feel as though this has to do with family. This has to do with family, or someone who feels like, this feels like someone who feels like family, or they are family. And something's happened that shouldn't have happened. And there's like some sort of like figuring out, or you're like you're getting the answers you've been like asking about. Like, it almost feels like someone's been like investigated, or this is a very interesting reading. This is very unlike what I would normally like get for readings. Like, for those of you that have been with me for a while now, this reading is very strange. It's very strange. Because I normally don't read like this, and I'm like, why am I reading like this all of a sudden? It's very interesting, Aquarius. Like, to me, this is very like, because I don't want to say things and like you get in trouble for it. Like, whatever this is, Ace of Pentacles, it's like, what is this? This to me would be like malpractice, or like there's something here where there's like money exchanging hands because of it. Like the Ace of Pentacles, like just there's like money like involved here, like a payout, or again, like I just really want you guys to take this with a pinch of salt. I really want you guys to like take this with as much discernment as possible, because this is a really weird reading for me, and I'm like, yeah, this is strange even for me. And I'm the reader. I do. Whatever this is, it prompts like closure. Like the understanding prompts closure. It gives answers. It's like, here are all the answers you've been asking, or like you're getting a lot of answers to these questions you've been wanting answers to for a while now. The Strength card and the Hierophant. There's the Ace of Coins. What is this Ace of Coins? Two of Swords in reverse. This is hinky, man. This is really hinky. Turn to the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess in the present? Because like the Temperance in reverse, the Hermit card, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, to me, this looks like in the past something went wrong, right? And the Hierophant, the Strength, the Ace of Pentacles, like, Two of Swords in reverse. What is this Two of Swords in reverse? The World in reverse. What did you like to me, this is like someone knew something wasn't right. Like this to me is like something was hinky. Right? The Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, I have my suspicions about whatever this is, because it's a Hierophant, so this could be an institution, hardcore. The Two of Swords, I have no doubt in my mind about this, and the World in reverse. Because then we come here to the present and we have the High Priestess. This is trusting our intuition. This is spirituality and religion. But the Temperance is in reverse. The Hermit is here with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. I want answers, right? It's like I'm trusting my intuition. My intuition is telling me that there's something not right here. I've had enough. No one's telling me answers. I need to know. Ace of Swords. The Six of Cups. The truth will set you free. The Ace of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. Oh God. The Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this just to me feels as though whatever it is that was hidden is going to come into the light. whatever was hidden is going to come into the light, Aquarius. It's definitely one of those situations where the truth will set you free. Honestly, I don't know whether or not you're going to be happy about what you find out about, especially with this, the Five of Pentacles upright, the Five of Wands upright, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. To me, this is like, be careful what you ask for. Like, don't ask a question if you're not prepared for the answer. And I say that only because you might not like what you find out. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck, and so is the Queen of Swords, right? This is you guys, Aquarius. So this information is coming out when you need to hear it, not anytime sooner. And obviously this is when you're meant to hear it. Doesn't make it any easier though. But it will bring you closure. It will help you to gain the answers you're looking for, and it will help you in your grieving process and help you to somehow, some way, little by little, move forward with your life. So I'm going to cut it there. That was something and a half. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave links in the description below. But that is all I have for you guys for this video. I hope you have a very good August, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye guys.